Okay, if you could introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Nancy Skinner. I'm a state assembly member in California, and I represent the East Bay across from San Francisco.
And we just finished a meeting. Can you tell us a little about that?
Well, we had a very interesting meeting, a lot of different state officials talking about what states are doing in the U.S., and we have 32 states that have adopted or are developing climate action plans. And one of the things that we learned is that those states, by the adoption of their plans and the different regulations and laws and such like that they've done for greenhouse gas reduction, that if they represent, if we project it out for 20 years, we're going to have a 25% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions in the U.S. just from the state actions.
So that's even more than what the federal government is proposing.
Is currently proposing, right. But in a way, if we look at how much reduction we really need, then we need both the state action and the federal action together.
And coming from California, we've been in the forefront of climate change reform law, but you said something in the meeting that I found a little bit alarming.
Well, California is, always a state to watch, and we've been an incredibly innovative state, and we're the leader really in climate protection action in the U.S. But right now, our climate protection action is also under assault because there's many people who are in a great deal of pain because of the recession and the economy, and some are exploiting that pain and trying to express that our climate protection actions are somehow harmful for the economy. But actually, our studies show that green jobs, the green sectors in California, have been some of the only ones that are growing. So really, we're doing the right thing for economic recovery, and it would be a terrible shame if California were to reverse its good course of action.
Okay, now do you feel, being in the middle of it, in the thick of it, that that's a real risk that we face?
Well, it is a real risk because, we have California, for example, we have 12.5% unemployment right now. We have some areas with as high as 25% unemployment, and people are hurting. And if powers that, or interests that really, never wanted action on greenhouse gas emissions reduction exploit that feeling of the population, then you could see some rollback. But I'm hoping that, that people realize that what we're doing for the environment is good. And it's not, let's not even call it doing for the environment. We're doing it for people. We are doing it to take care of ourselves and to have our economy thrive and to really get more people back to work.
So it's really a message of, the classic thing about green being good for the economy and good for jobs, but it's a communication issue, it seems like.
Yes, and sure, we always say green is good for the economy, but we've actually got a study right now, Collaborative Economics released one the first week of December, that looked at California's job growth, and they saw that in the last 10 years, the green sector jobs outpaced all other sectors by 2 times. 2 times. And so California right now, it's got a competitive edge just due to our policy signals around clean energy and clean tech. So to reverse that competitive edge right now really would be harmful for our economy.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.